Gonna start off with Who on Calcio Twitter because there was a lot of stuff going on. And I'm gonna go ahead and get with it now. So this one first comes out from Serie A context, Serie A out of context, excuse me. And it's the Lazio symbol and then a phallic symbol. And it's very closely related there. Yeah, it's, wow. It is a very closely related there. Very closely related. Very well done, Serie A out of context. Very well done. All right. All right, moving on. This is from us. We nominated this one because one of the Manchester United accounts, they said it's from MUFC MPB. It says, AC Milan's sales pitch to Marcus Rashford is, you're going to be the main man and we're going to build the whole team around you. That's got to be a joke, right? Like, why would they do that? They got Teo Hernandez. They got Leao. They got, Crystal Pulisic, Mike Magnon. I mean, you name it. There's a bunch of other players that could be centerpieces for this team. Now, Marcus Rashford could certainly be a part of that, but as far as the sales pitch goes, as being the main man, nah. It's funny as hell. I'm sure they were very serious, and I'm sure they don't watch much Serie A and don't know too much about the team, but, you know, yeah, no, not so much. Not so much for me here. Moving on, let's see what is next. This is nominated to us by the Raff and Rant. Halftime thoughts for Napoli Verona. Obviously, the news that came out today, Kvara, Havica Kvaratskhelia, he's going to PSG, 75 million euros or something like to that effect. So this is what Napoli fans are tweeting out. It says, halftime thoughts. Maradona in the background, getting Neres ready. You got Di Lorenzo with Ballon d'Or. And then Kvara struggling over at PSG. That's where the thoughts are at halftime. So funny as hell. Next one comes up from lots of people were talking about this. Nima's the first one who brought this. Nima Tavalai brought this to our attention first. But Zambo here was another one that says, how can this not be? We had to start Who on Calcio Twitter because of this. And for those who don't know, this is the guy who holds up the eagle before the Lazio games. Has a lot of problems with, you know, fascist salutes and all this and that. But that's not why he got in trouble. That's not why he got fired. Let's open up ESPN's article says here. So it says, Lazio part ways with Falconer over a penile implant post. What? All right. This is crazy. This guy is by no stretch of the imagination a good guy. But says Lazio have parted ways with their Falconer. The Serie A club said on Monday after local media reported that he had shared images of his penile implant on social media. So he didn't get fired because all those fascist salutes that he's done in the past during Lazio games. It's because he got a penile implant and then it was showing it off on social media. That's what got him fired. That's Serie A, man. That's Serie A in a nutshell right there. A nutshell, no pun intended. Juan Berdabi, the man in charge of the Flying Club's Eagle mascot before kickoff, who let go after a Lazio game, aware of photographers and videos on social media accounts. Reuters has attempted to contact him for comment. Bernabi is the instructor of Olympia, a white-headed eagle Lazio adopted in 2010. The club in a statement said that they recognize supporters would be disappointed at the Eagles' absence from home games. The club is aware of the pain and the absence of the eagle and will cause the fans, but it has become impossible to associate our historical symbol with such an individual, Lazio said. Bernabi was suspended by Lazio in 2021 after he was filmed at the stadium cheering for Italian dictator Benito Mussolini. Yeah, like I said, not the greatest of guys there, but how could we not start off with this crazy news here? Unbelievable that, yeah, I don't even know I'm giving this much time to this guy here, but wow. Thanks, Zambo, for sharing that, and Nemo for bringing it to our attention. That was, wow, that's Serie A. That is Serie A for you. That's a major Who on Calcio Twitter there, a winner, possibly, likely, more than likely there. Art Morelli with the next nomination here says, Juventus Football Club of Thiago Motta, 0 losses. Looks like a beautiful stallion. And then look at the front, 13 draws. Oh, man. It's a crazy statistic, and I don't know if we'll have it later on. But, yeah, Juventus are undefeated this season. Whoop-de-doo. You look at the point total so far through, 20 games under Thiago Motta. He's at like half the points. He's 15 points behind Allegri in his worst season with Juventus in the 2.0 era. I think Allegri had something like 49, 38, 35 in terms of points. His 3 seasons in a second stint. And Thiago Motta's 15 points behind that. Now, granted, they're still within Champions League spots. But damn, and 13 draws. It's a beautiful stallion, or not. Maybe it's something like this. So, shout out to Art Morelli. Always brings it with this kind of stuff here. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right, moving on next. Let's stick on the Juventus team because obviously, or not obviously, Juventus drew again today. They had a great goal to get them up 1-0. Pierre Kalulu gets his first goal for the club. And as it always happens, a draw happens. Atalanta got a goal back through Matteo Retegui. And 1-1. They draw again. Here it goes. Juventus scores. And this is how a typical Juventus fan sees the game.
It's a man who can
all
slap
happy.
but can also stroke. Going in the wind as an
Disappointed. You go from happy to disappointment in a game. That's a Juventini, classic Juventini there, right? You go up, win, get the lead, and then all of a sudden they draw back. I feel you. I feel you. I feel it. Hey, draws are better than losses, I guess, right? But that's great from Dalel. All right, what's next? What's next? Okay, this one. So original tweet came from Napoli Sansone. It says, because the club respected Cavara, they let him leave for a discount. Wish him the best, right? You know, Napoli fans love Cavara, love Cavaradona. Wish him the best. And then Big Show decided to chime in and had his say and says, with a picture of Trump in a Lazio kit, and says, nobody gives bigger discounts off their star players than I do. I'm the best negotiator. PSG wanted to pay 80, but I told them, no, I wouldn't take a dime over 75. With my terrible Trump accent impersonation there, but great stuff from the Big Show there. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so IFTV posts a video of crossover I never expected to see. PK, Buffon, and Jake Paul. And we just talked about Big Show, and how does Big Show chime in? A guy who cheats in Serie A, a guy who cheats on Shakira, and a guy who cheats in boxing matches. The holy trinity of cheaters. Man, Big Show's going off today. Big Show's going off today or this week, whatever. My goodness. And then the last one here from Uncle Sharma. Good stuff here, Uncle Sharma. So, Simone Tonya mentioned that during interest practice at 11:30. This is 11:30 when the video picture was taken. Zelensky, shows up to practice. Mkhitaryan, meanwhile, has been there for 3 hours already. He's one who kind of opened up San Siro, the practice there. So, what does Zelensky think being 3 hours behind Mkhitaryan in terms of practice? Well, let's translate here for you, right? It says, here's Uncle Sharma with the full breakdown. It says, Zelensky turning up training this morning, 11:29 a.m. Seeing Mkhitaryan already covered in sweat because he's been there for 3 hours. So, here's the translation. Zelensky says, o kurwa, which is in Polish. Translation is, it's amazing. Sort of. It's a polite way of saying it's amazing. Kurwa is another way of saying fuck, right? Kurwa mać. It's one of the famous Polish curses like, oh, fucking fuck. Anyway, kurwa. Oh, no. Kurwa, fuck. Cho kurwa. Excuse me, what? Kurwa mać. There you go. I'm so angry. Kurwa znowu. I don't know. I my Polish is terrible. Oh no, I'm late again. No kurwa. It's finally worked. Kurwa. Whore. Oh, that's great. That's really great from Uncle Sharma. As someone who has affinity for languages, I'm loving this one from Uncle Sharma. Between that one from Uncle Sharma and both of the that one from Big Show, that's pretty great there. Art Morales is good. I mean, all those are great, but I think nothing takes the cake over the penile implant. I mean, what the fuck? what the hell, man? God, just when you think you've seen it all in City, you get this. So let me see if I can find Nima's comment on this, because Nima said it perfectly. And I want to give him full credit for this, because it's freaking hilarious. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's Nima's take. All in Italian football, ahead of every Lazio, nicknamed Eagles, home game, an eagle named Olympia flies into the pitch and lands on the arm of falconer Juan Bernabe. Bernabe is a controversial character, to put it mildly, having been suspended 4 matches for making fascist salutes in 2021. We just talked about that. Now Lazio have broken off all ties with him permanently. Why? Because he had a prosthetic penis implant operated in, and proudly shared videos of his newly implanted, fully erect in all its glory on Instagram. Wow. 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 Yeah, he takes the cake. And Who Won Couch at Twitter this week, he takes the hammer, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna go.